प्रिय केशवास्य विष्णुभक्तिपरिदेवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः। वृन्दाय तुलसीदेव्या प्रिय केशवास्य विष्णुभक्तिपरिदेवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो। राधा कृष्ण सेवा पाओ ए अभिलाषी। राधा सेवा पाओ ए अभिलाषी। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। मारा शरण लोय तारा वंश पूर्ण होय। तारे करो तारे वृंदावनवासी। तुम्हारा शरण लोय तारा वंश पूर्ण होय। कृपा करे करो तारे वृंदावनवासी। नमो नमो। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो। मोराए अभिलाष दियांस कुंजे दियोवास। मोराए अभिलाष दियांस कुंजे दियोवास। नयने परिवो सदा युगल रूप राशि। नयने परिवो युगल रूप राशि। नमो नमो। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो। निवेदन करो सखीरनुगत करो। निवेदन करो सखीरनुगत करो। सेवा अधिकारणीय करो निज दासी। सेवा अधिकारणीय करो निज दासी। नमो नमो। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो। दीना कृष्ण दासे होय हे नमो होय। दीना कृष्ण दासे होय हे नमो हो। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदाई नवासी। श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदाई नवासी। नमो नमो। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमो। यानि कानि जापकानि ब्रह्महत्यानि कानि च तानि तानि प्राणासन्ते प्रदक्षिणा परे परे। यानि कानि जापकानि ब्रह्महत्यानि कानि च तानि तानि प्राणासन्ते प्रदक्षिणा परे परे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Tulsi Maharani Jai Vrunda Devi Jai Tulsi Maharani Jai Vrunda Devi Jai Tulsi Maharani Jai Vrunda Devi Jai Tulsi Maharani Jai Vrunda Jai Vrunde Jai Vrunde Jai Vrunde Jai Sri Vrunde Jai Vrunde Jai Vrunde Jai Vrunde Jai Sri Vrunde Vrunday Tulsi Devya Priya Keshvasya Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Satyavajay Namo Namaha Vrunday Tulsi Devya Priya Keshvasya Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Satyavajay Namo Namaha Vrunday Tulsi Devya Priya Keshvasya Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Satyavajay Namo Namaha Vrindadevi Tulsi Maharani Vrindadevi Ki Jai
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishashanyadi Pashata Deshatarine Namaste Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Okay. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Gaura, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura, Hari Bol. Jaya Adoshdashi Gaura, Gaura Hare, Adoshdashi Gaura, Gaura Hare. Jaya Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar Shri Radhe. Jaya Laddu Gopal, Laddu Gopal, Laddu Gopal, Jaya Laddu Gopal. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Tiger Premanande.
Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to Yoga for the Soul event. We welcome the newcomers. You guys are here for the first time. Please introduce yourself and tell us where you hear about this program, okay? If you don't mind. What is your name?
My name is Rosa. In the Yoga Expo. Yeah.
My name is Nora.
Let's chant one Hare Krishna mantra for both of these newcomers. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you know this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the Yuga mantra. The Yuga Dharma is to chant this Hare Krishna mantra and you can go back to the spiritual world just by this process. So that's why we're continuing with this kirtan with Bharat Prabhu.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaura Pracharine निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशितालिने नमस्ते जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Oh, it's loud. We'll continue the kirtan, and then the next kirtaniya, when she starts, we're gonna do offering of the petals to the deities. Okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Harinam Sankirtan Yajna ki jai. So now we'll continue. Hare Krishna. Welcome. We'll continue with Kirtan with Prasajita Mataji. And while she's doing this Kirtan, if you all can one by one come this way, take the flower petals and offer it to their lordships. Okay? So before she begins, quickly, because these Mataji's ladies are new, have you ever been to a ISKCON temple or Hare Krishna gathering or anything like that? Never? So just want to explain really quickly who these deities are. Okay? So Lord Krishna was here 5,000 years ago. And in this age of darkness, he came again, knowing that the religious principles were not being followed by anyone. So he felt compassion for us. So who knows better than the Lord himself to tell us how to come back to him? Is by chanting this holy name. And this is, on the right-hand side, is Lord Krishna himself, who's known as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he's called the golden incarnation, the golden avatar. You heard the movie Avatar, right? So avatar means coming from above to below, coming down. So the Lord comes down for the conditioned soul to reclaim them back to the spiritual world, because we're not these bodies, right? We are spirit souls. The bodies keep changing. We go through 8.4 million different species before we get this human form of life. You didn't know that, did you? No. So this is a very rare opportunity. When we come together like this, and especially for, self-realization, people want to know who they are, right? And this process is called Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti means loving devotional service to the Lord, right? And on the right-hand side is his first expansion known as Balaram. So right here we have Nityananda. So Gauranga on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we have Nityananda. When you go to any ISKCON temple, you will see these deities, right? And then this is Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who came to the West on the instructions of his spiritual master to teach the people in the West that what is your constitutional position, what is Bhagavad Gita, who is Lord Krishna, and what process do you take to realize who you really are. And this is what we're doing right here, chanting Hare. When you chant Hare, Hare means the energy of the Lord. And Krishna means the all-attractive. There are many attractive people here, right? But Krishna is the most attractive. Everyone is attracted to him. And Rama means the one who gives pleasure, the most pleasure. So when you chant this mantra, what you're doing is you're reviving your original constitutional position as an eternal servant of the Lord, right? You heard that before. Wherever you go, any religious practice people do, they say love of God, love of God. We want to achieve love of God. Everybody's looking for love over here, but there's no real love. This love here is very temporary. So with that, I want to give Barsana Chitra Mataji to continue this kirtan for another few minutes. And while she's doing that, if you can, one by one, come on this side. First, you'll wash your hands. This wonderful lady here, she's going to give you a little water and just put it on your right hand. You wash. Then you take a few flower petals and you go and offer to the Lord. And you offer your obeisances. And then you can go. Okay? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal Nandalal Radhe Govinda Govinda Gopal Nandalal Govinda Govinda Gopal Nandalal Radhe Govinda Govinda Gopal Nandalal Krishna Govinda Govinda Gopal Nandalal Radhe Govinda Govinda Gopal Nandalal Hey Gopal Nandalal Gopal Nandalal Gopal Nandalal Gopal Nandalal Hey Gopal Nandalal Hey Gopal Nandalal Gopal Nandalal Gopal Nandalal Gopal कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल नंदलाल राधे गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल नंदलाल गोपाल नंदलाल राधे गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल नंदलाल मेरो राधा रमण गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी 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 गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी गोविंद मेरो है गोपाल मेरो है गोविंद मेरो है गोपाल मेरो है उमा के बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो है उमा के बिहारी नंदलाल मेरो है गोविंद मेरो है गोपाल मेरो है गोविंद मेरो है गोपाल मेरो है मेरो राधा रमण गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम की जय, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. I know a few of you just walked in just a little while ago. I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. My name is Ishwari Radha Devi Dasi. I've been practicing Bhakti Yoga since 2013. And I feel very privileged and blessed to have this association and this opportunity to share Krishna consciousness with others. So next we're going to have His Grace Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu, who is Srila Prabhupada's disciple. He met Srila Prabhupada when he was here back in 1972. And Prabhu has been a temple president for over a couple of decades. And he has studied law, and he came to Bhakti Yoga, and he was really impressed by Srila Prabhupada's preaching. So he joined the movement, and then he goes around and he preaches. He holds classes on the Bhagavad Gita. So if anybody's interested in joining his Zoom calls he has on every Wednesday evenings. So you can learn from the Bhagavad Gita from the person who's been taught by his own spiritual master. This way you can understand it better. What is Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita means Song of God. Song of God. So God came here and he sang this for us, the conditioned souls, his part and parcels. Just like this body that we have hand, we have eyes, we have all these are called parts, right? But the soul within makes it whole. So when we are connected with the Supreme Whole, then we feel completely pure. Not pure, connected. The soul is naturally pure. But because we are bound by this body, and this body is contaminated, because we are associating with the modes of material nature. The modes of material nature? Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. These are the three modes. Everybody is somehow or the other engaged with these three modes. And according to the level of the mode that you've acquired, you are either engaged in pious activities or you're engaged in sinful life. One or the other. You're engaged, right? But if you come to the highest platform, which is, if you come to the level of goodness at least, you can understand the spiritual science, which is why you are all here, because you've been blessed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose appearance day is tomorrow, and we're actually celebrating that today. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance day is called Gaura purnima. So we are, look at this little beautiful child. See how she's naturally engaged in dancing and attracted to just singing and dancing. This is how we are, but we have forgotten that. So without further ado, I'm going to give Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu the mic. Hare Krishna. Oh, let's welcome him by chanting Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Haribol means chant Krishna's names, chant the Lord's names. So, test? Yes. Okay. Wonderful to be here with you all on this auspicious occasion of celebrating Gaura Purnima. So thank you. I've been doing a lot of research on happiness and lifestyle, what kind of lifestyle brings happiness, etc. No matter who I study, whether it's a spiritual institution, a yoga institution, or science, psychology, they all universally agree on many points. And one of the key points that they all agree on, one of the points they all agree on is community. Community is so important, and the fact that we have this wonderful community of kindred spirits, all seeking our path, our way home, back to Godhead. It's an important component in our life and our spiritual path. So, thank you all for being here. Is there anyone here for the first time? Visiting there you go, two. Anyone else for the first time? Well, we would like to to thank you for coming and participating this evening. What's your names? Rosa and Nora. Welcome, Rosa and Nora. Thank you for coming, taking the time this evening. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Let's give them. So we're going to speak a little bit this evening about what is Gaura Purnima, who is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there's a nice introductory verse in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. If you know it, you can chant it with me. It's pretty simple. Bande Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Bande Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityanandao Sahoditao, Nityanandao Sahoditao, Godadaye Pushpavantao, Godadaye Pushpavantao, Chitrao Sandao Tamo Nudao, Chitrao Sandao Tamo Nudao. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, who are like the sun and the moon. They have arisen simultaneously on the horizon of Gauda to dissipate the darkness of ignorance and thus wonderfully bestow benediction upon all. That's from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and that's the Adi Lila, first chapter, second verse. Usually there are respects, obeisances that are offered specifically in the topic of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his advent in this world. We know from Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I'm going to ask, let's see, who's our Sanskrit verse? Ishwara Radha, welcome back from your journey. Yada yada.
Dharmasya jnanirvavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamiyaham.
And what does that mean?
Yada yada hi dharmasya means every time there's a decline in religious principles, I myself descend on this planet and re-establish those principles.
Yes. So Krishna in the Gita has given us many instructions, and this instruction is hope, is an instruction of hope. One time, Srila Prabhupada was meeting some new devotees. I was on Radha Damodar traveling Sankirtan party in 1973. So it was around 1974, and Srila Prabhupada was meeting some new people who were joining and chanting with us. And there's one young man, his name was David, and he came and he paid his respects to Srila Prabhupada, and he said, "So David, you are chanting Hare Krishna?" And David said, yes, Srila Prabhupada, I am. And he said, "What were you doing before this?" He says, "Well, I was a Buddhist before this." And Prabhupada said, "Oh, that's very interesting. You're a Buddhist." He said, "Now, why have you come to chant Krishna's names?" And David said, the end result of Buddhism was voidism, nothingness. He said, I really wasn't attracted to nothingness. Is anyone attracted to nothing? No? You're all quiet. Do you have some latent desire to be nothing? And Prabhupada, his eyes got, every time he would get excited, his eyes would get really big. And his eyes got really big. And he said, that's it. He said, this chanting Hare Krishna is hope. Nothing is hopeless. But this chanting Hare Krishna brings hope. Why? Because it brings loving relationship with the Supreme Lord. Just by chanting Hare Krishna. So what does that mean? Yada yada hi dharmasya, Krishna comes again and again. He never abandons us. He just doesn't come once and then say, okay, you haven't done it. You haven't taken my instruction. You're banned. That's not the definition of compassion. Who knows the definition of compassion? What would you think? Definition of compassion. Okay, I'll read from the authority, Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Compassion means sympathetic consciousness. You have a sympathetic consciousness of others' distress, together with a desire to alleviate it. You sympathize with the suffering of others. It means we have to come out of ourselves, right? We can't be egocentric. We have to come out of ourselves and look towards others and how others are suffering. So that's one perspective, but the addition to this is that then you have a desire to alleviate that suffering. Not only can you see others suffering and empathize with their suffering, but you have a desire for them not to suffer. That's compassion. I don't want to see anyone suffer. Someone who's self-realized does not even want to see an animal suffer, an ant suffer. That suffering condition to someone who has compassion brings so much pain to them. They're not in pain, but yet seeing someone in a suffering condition brings pain to their heart. That is why compassion is one of the premier qualities of a devotee of the Lord, because it is the premier quality of the Lord himself, compassion. He does not want to see us separated from him and his loving exchange, because it is that separation in this world which is the source of our suffering. You know, in the healthcare industry, if you're a doctor or you're a nurse, you know that in the allopathic system of medicine, they deal a lot with symptoms. People are experiencing pain, okay, I'll give you something for the pain. But then there is a root cause for that pain. That's why I'm so much into Ayurvedic medicine, because they go to the root cause of why you're experiencing suffering. What is the pain? I went to one Ayurvedic doctor in Delhi. He was very famous, Dr. Triguna was his name. And he was world famous because just by feeling your pulse, he could tell you exactly what was wrong, and you didn't even have to tell him what was wrong. In fact, one of my friends, Satyaraj, and his wife, Vrinda, went to see him. Satyaraj went to see him. Vrinda was just a witness, and she didn't want. So he was doing the pulse diagnosis, and he was telling Satyaraj what was wrong. So he said to Satyaraj's wife, would you like for me to read your pulse? She said, no, I'm not experiencing anything. He said, I could do it, no problem. So she said, okay, I'm here. I'm in Delhi, one of the world's renowned Ayurvedic doctors. So he did a few seconds, and he says, what is that pain in your thigh? And she was shocked. because she told nobody, not even her husband, that she was experiencing this strange pain in her thigh. And just by her pulse, what the body was saying, he could pick that up. And he told her, this is real medicine. But to get back to the point, is someone who's compassionate can see the suffering. Even if someone doesn't tell you, you can see by their demeanor, by their action, by their words, how they are suffering. So compassion is one of the premier characteristics or attributes of a devotee because it is the premier characteristic of the Supreme Lord himself. So when he sees the suffering, it's not like he'll just come once and then, if you don't take advantage, sorry, Charlie, you lost, you're eternally damned. Doesn't do it like that. It's described, yada yada hidammasya glanar bhavati bharata. He comes again and again and again. Just like if you see a friend in need, it's not like you go visit them once and then that's it. You call them up on the phone, how you doing today? You'll repeatedly be in contact with that person until you're satisfied that that person is doing well, much better. So that's why the Supreme Lord comes again and again and again. Time is a degenerative factor. So when we have the various yugas, Satya Yuga, he comes in Yuga Avatar, white incarnation. When we come, then there's Treta Yuga. He comes in Yuga Avatar in the red feature. Dwarpara Yuga, he comes again in the bluish blackish feature. So in Kali Yuga, now, the winter season, when time has really degenerated, and the degeneration has an influence not only externally but internally in our consciousness, we see the effect, the degenerative effect on consciousness, in that no one's really interested in God consciousness anymore. We may, for a period of time, we ask God to please help us. I have a particular problem. But when that problem goes away, then Prabhupada told the story once. He said in World War II, you had the German wives, they were praying to God for their husbands. And the British wives, they were praying to God for their husbands to come home. But when their husband didn't come home, they said, there's no God. See, because it's a business deal. It's a negotiation. I believe in you if you please fill my order. Order supplier. You're my order supplier. But if you don't, we don't look to the higher purpose. Everything has a higher purpose. Every single thing in our life has a higher purpose. And every single thing that happens to us is a lesson to be learned. It's just to have that consciousness to learn from whatever is, adverse or positive. It is a lesson to be learned. So the incarnations, again and again, come. So in Kali Yuga, Krishna also says he will come. But how does he come in Kali Yuga? Who can tell me? Who can tell me how Krishna comes? Huh? Yes. Yes. Kali Kali Nama Yuga, Krishna Avatar. Krishna is so compassionate that in this age of Kali Yuga where consciousness is most degenerated, that even if he was to come personally and dance in the streets and enthuse us to dance in the streets, we wouldn't take. When we hear sweet sound vibration, everyone's attracted to music. One time Prabhupada was walking at Hyde Park in London, and he was walking with some disciples, and there was a young man there playing guitar. And the disciple said to Srila Prabhupada, "Oh, Srila Prabhupada, he's playing nice music. Music is the universal language. Everyone can relate to music." And Prabhupada said, "No." He said, "Rhythm is the universal language." He said, because even molecules, they have a rhythm. Everything has a beat to it. So rhythm is essential. And then what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do? He brought his flute, Krishna's flute came with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he became the mridanga. Because Krishna's flute didn't want to be without Krishna. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was coming in a way to deliver the Yuga Dharma, the method by which anyone and everyone can be liberated from their suffering condition. Now, is that not compassion? That the Lord knows, especially in this day and age, there will be so much suffering, and the suffering is just not physical. Much of our suffering is mental. There was a French philosopher. He said, "Oh, my life has been so miserable, much of it I have not experienced." That's because miserable, physically, but we make it up. 10% is the activity, 90% is the response to the activity. We create. So in this age of Kali, Krishna wants to come, but he comes in the form of beautiful sound vibration, beautiful rhythm with the kol and the kartal. And you go out on Harinam Sankirtan and you see people, or you go on Rath Yatra down Fifth Avenue in New York City and you see people clapping their hands and nodding their heads, and they'll even dance, etc. Very clever design. Compassion, out of love. Krishna has made a very clever design. Number one, in his design, he doesn't come as the Supreme Lord. He comes as the Lord's devotee. Why is that? Because in Bhagavad Gita, he came in the form of sound vibration, in the form of instructions to tell us that what is the cause of our suffering, the root cause of our suffering, and the root cause of our suffering being, we are misidentifying body as the self. That is the root cause of our suffering. Everything else is superfluous. The root cause is we are misidentifying, false ego, thinking that this body, this mind complex is me. So when you set up an equation, 2 + 2 = 5, you're not going to get the right answer. Even you go down the line, you set up with that premise, that erroneous premise that 2 + 2 = 5, and you continue the equation because you started. So when we look at this world and we look at this life and we think we're the body, that's erroneous. And that becomes the source of our suffering. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nai Anya. He is Krishna, coming in Kali Yuga, but not as God. He comes as a great devotee, the perfect devotee. He comes as the perfect devotee. He comes to fulfill the desire of his devotee, Advaita Acharya who's petitioning him, please come. This world, people are suffering so much. The only way, the only alleviation possible for this suffering is that you come, so please come. So His devotee asks him to come. Have you ever been to an event that you didn't want to go to, but because your friend asked you, please come. Radhika Bhakti, please come. Don't stay home. I want you to come with me. And then you don't want to go, you don't want to get in the car, you don't want to drive, but you end up going. Why? Because you were asked so nicely, so sweetly, please come. So Advaita Acharya, doing his puja to Shalagram, offering Tulsi and Ganges water, chanting mantras, and asking, Lord Krishna, please come. And Krishna reciprocates. Okay, I will come. Another reason why? What is the other reason that he comes? External reason. I have a hard time seeing my notes here. Oh, there we go. What does Krishna say in the Bhagavad Gita? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. To establish dharma. When, as I said, time is a degenerative force, so when dharmic lifestyle, dharmic principles go down the drain, he comes again to enthuse, to encourage, and to empower us. That's a teacher. If you want to know who a teacher is, the 3 E's are universally applicable. One who enthuses, one who encourages, and one who empowers you. The 3 E's. So the Supreme Lord, he comes, encourages us, enthuses us, empowers us. So Krishna says, that's one of the reasons that he'll come. My devotee asked me, I must come. I made a promise in the Bhagavad Gita, yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. I made that promise, I will come again and again and again. It's described in the Vedas that just as there are waves breaking on the ocean shore. Now I've sat on the beach and counted the waves, and I never was able to count all the waves. Because why? There's innumerable waves. So as there are innumerable waves breaking on the ocean shore, there are innumerable opportunities that the Supreme Lord gives us out of boundless, infinite compassion for the suffering of the conditioned souls. He comes again and again and again. And in this Kali Yuga, we need a double shot of Krishna. So he comes as the perfect devotee, because Krishna told us how to be a devotee in the Gita, gave us the yoga system by which we can reconnect with him, but he did not show us. He said, surrender everything, just surrender. Surrender all dharmas and just become my devotee. But he didn't show us. So as Kali Yuga progresses, Krishna says, no, now I must show them how to live Bhagavad Gita. It's one thing, there are many scholars of Bhagavad Gita. That's one thing. But to live Bhagavad Gita, to actually assimilate the principles of Bhagavad Gita into your life. How many times have you asked the question, how am I going to become a devotee? I've got to work, I've got family, I've got so many headaches, it's so problematic for me to be a devotee. How many times have you asked yourself that question? I got colleagues at work I don't get along with, my boss is not a very nice person, they have so much pressure on me. So Krishna comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to show us how we can, no matter what is our situation in life, how we can become devotees. So that's who Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. He's Krishna coming in the mood of Radha. Why? Well, because Radha is the best devotee. If we want to learn anything about how to please Krishna, we simply go to Radha, because she will show us. Because there is nothing in Radha's mind other than Krishna. So much so that even her sari is the color of Krishna. And Krishna is thinking of Radha, so the color of his dhoti is golden color like Radharani. It just manifests in their being because Krishna is thinking of Radha, Radha is thinking of Krishna. And when Krishna sees how much Radharani is absorbed in serving him and how much pleasure she is getting out of it, it doesn't matter how austere, anything. Krishna has a headache. Nobody will give Krishna the remedy. Narad Muni went to everyone. I can go down the list, but I don't have time. The hook will come out and pull me. I won't go down the list, but who's the only one willing to give Krishna the remedy for his headache, which is the dust of the feet of his devotee? Immediately Radha said, take it. And Narad Muni said, you're going to put the dust of your feet on Krishna's head? You will go to hell for millions and millions of lifetimes. So, I go. If it cures Krishna of his headache, I'll go. As long as we can cure Krishna of his headache. That's Radha. So when Krishna sees this love, this ever-increasing swell of love and devotion emanating from the heart of Srimati Radharani, he just says, how is this possible? I want to experience that. I want to experience that love that she has. I want to experience that mellow, that mood. So when he decides to come in Kali Yuga, it's not as Krishna, but it's in Radha's mood. He comes as Radha. He wants to experience that bliss, that selfless, unconditional service mindset. Do you know, more pleasure, they've done research, and more pleasure is experienced when you give than when you receive. In Harvard, they did research where they gave participants $20. The group that was given the $20, you could spend $20. And the group that was given $20, and you have to give that $20. The group that was giving the $20 experienced more satisfaction than the group that was spending it. What can you buy for $20 nowadays? You can't even go to the supermarket and buy a loaf of bread without spending $20. So this expression of love was so attractive that Krishna wanted to experience. He wanted to come here, experience that Radha's mood. He took on Radha's complexion, and he wanted to experience that mellow for himself. So that who is Lord Chaitanya, he's that very special personality that is coming to be the perfect devotee, and by his lifestyle and by his instructions, he gives us that example. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, I'm getting the hook. Thank you very much for allowing me to do 25% of my lecture. I'm long-winded, so.
If anybody has any questions?
Yeah. Question? Anyone have any question about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Prabhu, if you don't mind, you can speak a little bit about Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita and why people should take that.
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, that you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you're reading the Bhagavad Gita, the Srimad Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, all in one. That just by, it was his favorite, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's, who was his favorite meditation, was Chaitanya Charitamrita, about the nectar of the of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So it is, it gives us the stories. In Kali Yuga, people like to hear stories, so we have the Leela of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so wonderful is the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You heard the story about him? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he brought 2 puppies home. Yeah, for those of you who have dogs, you can meditate on this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had a special inclination for dogs. He brought 2 puppies home. Mother Sachi said, "What are you doing? People are going to, we're Brahmins. You can't have dogs in your house." And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Mama, I found them at the side of the road." You know, in India, there's dogs everywhere. You know, they look disgusting, dirty, mange. But when they're puppies, even, they look cute. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he brought them into the house and he fed them. And also Shivananda Sen's dog, right? How Shivananda Sen, when they were going on pilgrimage to Puri, the dog was following them. He fed them and everything. And then one day, night, the dog disappeared. And Shivananda Sen, heart of compassion, "Where's that dog? Go find." He sent out 10 men to go find the dog. And they went and were looking. They couldn't find the dog. When they came to Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's feeding the dog coconut pulp. And Shivananda Sen was like so shocked. And that dog received liberation. And then there's Lalo Babu. Lalo Babu also, Navadvip. He had a dog. And the dog was always in kirtan with him. When he would do kirtan all the time. He was an avadut. He's doing kirtan all the time. The dog was next to him. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. The dog was also chanting. And then one day the dog passed away. And Lalo Babu said, "Oh, we're going to have a mahotsav." This was a great devotee of the Lord. He always engaged in kirtan. We're going to have a big celebration. So he invited all the Brahmins of Navadvip. Now at that time, Navadvip was a learning center for India. So the Brahmins were very puffed up. So when they were invited to come to the Mahotsav, the celebration for the departure of the dog, they laughed at him. "You're going to have a celebration, a holy celebration, to honor this dog?" He said, "Yes." He said, "All the dogs will come, and all the Brahmins should come also to celebrate." And they said, "Oh, yeah, sure, we'll come." Right. When all the dogs come and they're sitting and they're taking prasadam, then we'll come and take prasadam. So Lala Baba said, okay. He arranged for a big feast. He put out the banana leaf plates in a big circle. He made sumptuous prasadam. He had everyone ready to serve the prasadam. And the Brahmins are off in the distance and they're all chuckling. "This crazy man, this fool." And then all of a sudden, Lala Baba goes, "Prasadam!" And all the dogs came. Not only did they come, each dog sat behind each plate. Now, if you've seen dogs in India, you don't see that kind of orderliness. They're fighting each other for the remnants, the scraps. But each one came and they sat behind the plate. And then Lala Baba said, "Okay." And they're serving prasadam. And the dogs are taking, and the Brahmins are seeing this, they're going. And they all came. And they sat. And they served prasadam. So even the lowest of life, devotees are compassionate for. Any other question? Anything else? Anything, could be anything. Yes, Radhika Bhakti.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, it was wonderful lecture. Prabhu, you said you gave only 25% of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lecture. You have something that very nectar that you want to give for in 2-3 minutes?
Yes, I can give you something. I can give you 2 minutes. I was going to read this. Okay, this is very good. Padyavali, Rupa Goswami says, in union, I only see Krishna in one place. In separation, I see him everywhere. So, Vipralamba Bhav, that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was experiencing love and separation so much. Because Rupa Goswami, in one sentence, he says, in union, I see Krishna in one place. But in separation, I see Krishna everywhere. Just like Radharani. Where's Krishna? She goes to the trees, right? She goes to the animals. Where's Krishna? Where's Krishna? Searching everywhere. Then Jiva Goswami says, the power of an elephant can only be fully seen when he is in chains and using his strength to break free. Similarly, the power of Radha's love can only be fully seen in her separation from Krishna. So, Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami. In its transcendental form, separation strengthens the ties of love and enhances the desire of the lover and beloved to meet. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially in his latter years of his pastime, he was always looking for Krishna. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? When he went into the ocean at Puri, and he fell into the ocean, and he was floating unconscious, and then the fisherman threw out his net, and he said, oh, I got a big fish. And the fisherman at that time, because it was very late at night, he was chanting prayers to Lord Nrsimhadev. He pulls in the big fish, and it's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is unconscious. And the fisherman sees, he thinks it's a dead body. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was unconscious, and his hand fell onto the fisherman, and immediately the fisherman became overwhelmed in ecstasy. And he's running, he pulls Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he's running, and he's chanting, and he's crying, and he's rolling in the sand. And the devotees were worried because they couldn't find Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but they saw this fisherman running down the beach. Krishna, 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 Krishna. And he was hands and tears, and then they knew. You can only go like that when you're experiencing ecstatic symptoms for Krishna. And then the fisherman pointed them to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was in ecstasy. He was in such deep trance, he was in the Jamuna. And he was witnessing the pastimes, the loving pastime, loving exchange with Radha Krishna. So that's a little tidbit. So now I've given 40% of the class. Okay? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu ki jai. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for a wonderful lecture. And think about what Prabhu just said about we have So we have all these books that Srila Prabhupada translated, like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. A lot of people do not know about Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is about Lord Krishna in the mood of a devotee. So he came here to teach us how to call for Krishna, right? So when we chant this mantra, and we can all chant together one time, and what the next program is going to be Janeshwar Gauranga Prabhu. He's going to teach us how to chant on the beats, how to do mantra meditation on your own. when you're by yourself, this is the best time to spend. Rather than letting your mind go here and there and getting depressed and thinking about nonsense things, right? Spend your time in thinking and chanting the Lord's name, so that way you get purified from within the heart. And so I will give Janeshwar Gauranga Prabhu the mic, and he will guide us to how to chant on the beads. I think someone is already passing it out. Once we all receive it together, he's going to start. So let me give him the mic.
Thank you so much. So first, before we start, just a couple of things. We mentioned about the books. Anybody who's in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, for them, three literatures are very important. The first one is the Bhagavad Gita, the second one is the Srimad Bhagavatam, and finally the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Bhagavatam is a preliminary study. Bhagavad Gita is a preliminary study. Bhagavatam is the graduate study, and Chaitanya Charitamrita is postgraduate. So Chaitanya Charitamrita combines both the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And especially now with Gaura Purnima coming tomorrow, I would encourage you to come and have a look at the Chaitanya Charitamrita. We have them on the table, and if you like, you can get a set for yourself. And if you have one, it may be a good idea to give to some dear ones. We also have some gift sets now at the book table, so check them out. We have a very good price, and not only for yourself, but to encourage somebody Krishna consciousness is a good thing to give. Now, what we have been doing now, up until now, we have been chanting together, and that is called Sankirtan. So we have all been calling out for the Lord together. Now, this is the time you have a one-to-one relationship with the Lord. So when we do Mala, here it's only you and the Lord. And we said in this age, by calling out the Lord's name, you are associating with Him, right? So I've said this before, so it may be repetitious, but for some of you who don't know about this, it's important you know that calling the Lord's name and associating with the Lord is the same thing. So, if you're thirsty and you call water, 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 that's not going to quench your thirst. But by calling Krishna, 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 you're going to be associating with the Lord. So once again, this is an opportunity to have a one-on-one with connection with the Lord. So you may be wondering, why do I have a bag and why do I have beads? So these beads are your ticket to the spiritual world. If it's a very, very precious ticket, if you have a ticket to go overseas, you will be keeping it in a very special place. So the beads are your ticket to the spiritual world. And this bag here is something where you keep your precious, if you have a ticket, you put your ticket in a very special place, in a wallet or somewhere. So this bag is to keep this ticket in a very special place. Now, if you look at the beads, there is one bead which is separate, looks different from the rest of them. And that is called the Krishna bead. So what we are going to do is we are going to attempt to call out to Lord Krishna and connect to Him. Now, we all know that if you want to connect to somebody, it is easier to connect through somebody. So for example, if you want to connect to Krishna, you connect through Radha. So these 108 beads, actually I like to call them the angels, but they're actually gopi beads, and we connect through them. And you start off, take the mala, put it in the middle finger, place your thumb right after the Krishna bead, the main bead, and then we'll chant the whole mantra. Does everybody know how to chant the Hare Krishna mantra? If you don't, I have a mantra card we can give you, and you can chant with us, okay? So we'll start. There's a small prayer we say before we chant this mantra that is to help us in our chanting, and it also purifies our consciousness. So let's all begin. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. And now we can chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Go to the next one. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. What you just did was give food to the soul. We do everything for the body. We eat food, we decorate the body, we go to the gym, we do this, we do that. Unfortunately, we don't do anything for the owner of the body. And who is the owner of the body? The soul. And the needs of the soul are different. And the needs of the soul is this Maha Mantra. So please, I request every one of you to take 10 minutes out of your 24 hours a day. Just take 10 minutes to chant this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. This will eventually perfect your lives. Okay, thank you so much.
Haribol. Thank you, Janeshwar Gaura Prabhu, for guiding us on how to chant on the beads. If you've never done it before, and this was your first time, please take those beads and you can do the practice yourself at home. Anybody did this for the first time, chanting on the beads? So please go take those beads home and continue practicing this every day. Is to purify your heart. Once your heart is purified, then you can understand who is Krishna, what is my relationship, then you can understand these things. So next part of the program, we request everyone to please stand up. We're going to do the Aarti offering. And Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu is going to sing the Aarti And Govinda Prabhu is going to offer the arti. Arti is, there's a plate over here that has paraphernalia like incense, ghee lamp, chamara fan, the peacock feather, water, flour. These are the articles that we offer to the Lord. Why do we offer these articles to the Lord? Anybody? Why do we offer these things to the Lord? To please His senses. When we please the Lord's senses, then naturally everybody else, you have senses, your senses are pleased as well. Okay? So, Hare Krishna.
One of the tips that Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives in chanting Hare Krishna is that every time you chant should be like the first time you've chanted, ever fresh. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavari Pastatya Deshotarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashari Gaura Bhaktavinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashari Gaura Bhaktavinda Gaurahari Nityanandaram Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashari
Gaura Bhakta Binda. Hariya Namah Krishna Yadvaya Namah. Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadvaya Namah. Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namah. Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namah. Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana. Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana. Giridhari Gopinath Radha Mohan. Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohan. Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadvaya Namah. Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadvaya Namah. Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namah. Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namah. Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namah. Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Namah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga. Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana. Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana. Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana. Jai Satchinandana, Jai Satchinandana. Jai Satchinandana, Gaura Hari. Jai Satchinandana, Gaura Hari. Jai Satchinandana, Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Jaya Gaura Jaya Gaura Vishnupada Paramahamsa Paribrajakacharyastota Sata Sri Srimad His Divine Loving Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Paribrajakacharyastota Sata Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind Ki Namacharya Thakur Haridas Ki Sri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Sri Sri Gaura Nitai Ki Sri Gaura Purnim Ki Sri Radha Govinda Deva Ki Shamarita Bhakta Vrind Ki Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Jai Sri Guru Sri Gauranga Hari Hari.
All the kids.
Who's leading? You leading? You sing?
You want to play with the harmonium?
I'll get you the other mic.
Haribol. Now we're going to have a Nasiyadeva prayer by all the children here. So please hear from them and then you can follow as well. Okay? Lord Nasiyadeva prayer.
Okay.
नरसिंह भगवान की, भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की, जगत गुरु शिल प्रभुपाद की, शिल गुरुदेव की, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. Next part of the program, we have a nice play by these wonderful devotees, kids you saw just now. And Vishesha Shubha Mataji will tell us what is this play all about. If everyone can turn the chairs
That
this direction for the stages and come closer.
Mataji, say something about the play.
Should we shut her down? Shut her down? Shut her down?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Janashri,
Think about DD, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, your pleasure, please help us, please bless us that we can remember our dialogue and remember it like this. Wait, what if we don't do it right now? It's
Who is
okay.
speaking next?
Don't
Who is
if you
speaking?
forget it. So what do we do? I mean, positive potato. We just say,
No. You will get the mic, right? And then you will get the mic and you will this one. Who has more mic? Okay, you get the other mic. And this one.
Everybody, in your heart, pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that we are doing it for your pleasure. Please make sure we remember. Where do you want it? I'll be sitting right there. You take it from me.
Okay, I think so. I just get off stage.
When would you need it? Tell me. Which?
When Ishram leaves.
When he tells you I'm leaving and you take care of
What's your name? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so who needs another mic? Okay, Ken. Okay, so you got the mic, you got the mic, and you will get it, and then you will get it, okay? And then we will invite it back to us. I will tell you. I just need
We need this to make you guys
because I need to prompt her. Okay, you guys will get tired.
Wait. Everyone ready? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. You no. Give her the mic. Give her the mic. Ready? She's ready. Okay, wait. Where's the other mic? Who's using the other mic? Okay.
Today we will be performing the story of Gauridas Pandit, a time from Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gauridas Pandit is explained to be the most intimate, loving friend of Krishna in Goloka Vrindavana as Subala. Subala is Krishna and Balaram's very, very best friend. Subala is Krishna's constant companion, and even a moment in his dream, Subala is always hand in hand with Krishna. He is a very special category of Gopa. That same Subala has appeared in Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela as Gauridas Pandit. He was a brother of Suryadas Sarikela and they lived in a village called Salikram. But Gauridas wanted to live on the banks of Ganges and asked his older brother's permission to live in Ambika Kalna. And there, he was such an intimate, loving friend of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. He would constantly sing their names and glories. He couldn't bear separation from them. One day, Lord Chaitanya visited Shantipur, and then, by himself, he took a boat and rowed the boat from across the Ganges to Harinadi, and from there, he went to Ambika Kalna. Gauridas Pandit was sitting in a secluded place in the ecstasies of separation from the Lord.
Nitai Gauranga Gaura Hari Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Gaura Hari Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Gaura
the ocean of material existence. In this way, Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, and Gauridas traveled together, had a nice time together. Gauridas, you can come with us to Nadia.
Yes, Gauridas, you should come. We will go to all the places in Nadia to spread the love of Godhead by performing some kirtana.
Yes, my lord, I will come with you.
In this way, Lord Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
In this way they traveled together. And for many days, Lord Chaitanya included Gauridas in his pastimes at Nadia amongst his associates, where they were day and night congregational chanting of holy name. Gauridas, now you can go home. We will travel to other places. But before you go, take this Bhagavad Gita with you. The Lord gave Bhagavad Gita that the Lord personally copied each beautiful Sanskrit verse with his own hand. Every day, Gauridas spent hours and hours in transcendental ecstasies reading the Bhagavad Gita. Even before he read it, just seeing the beautiful handwriting of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his eyes filled with tears in ecstatic love. Gauridas lived this way, but it was very difficult. For a moment of separation from Gaura Nitai for Gauridas Pandit seemed like forever. He was almost constantly in a state of sorrow in his love.
Can you manage this also?
Yeah. Just keep it there.
In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after performing different pastimes at Navadvip, wanted to take sannyas and went to bid goodbye to Gauridas Pandit.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Gauridas, please listen carefully. We came here to bid farewell and to disclose my intention of accepting the renounced order of life, sannyas.
What? Sannyas? You must never leave my house. If you leave, then I shall surely die. This is a humble submission. Stay here in Ambika Kalna. Again I submit. O Gaura Hari, you are the savior of the fallen.
Allow me to fulfill your desire in this way. We will manifest ourselves in deity forms.
And know it for certain that the deity is as good as we ourselves.
Yes, these words are true.
You two brothers, please do not leave me. Please do not leave me. Please do not leave me.
We two brothers will always stay in your home.
Look at here, Gauridas. The deities are ready now. It is time for us to go.
No, I've changed my mind.
What do you mean you changed your mind?
You said that the deities are not different than yourselves. So why don't you go? Why don't you stay and let the deities go?
All right.
No, you're tricking me. Go back.
All right.
No. You're cheating me. You're tricking me. Go back.
All right.
No. You stay and let them go.
All right. This happened so many times that after a while, Gauridas forgot which set were originally Nimai and Nipai and which were the deities. Finally, in frustration, he agrees to let them leave. For many years, Gauridas very faithfully and devotedly worships the Gaura Nitai deities. One year, around the time of Gaura Purnima, Gauridas had to leave to visit some of his disciples.
You can open it now.
Hridyananda, come here. Hridyananda, come here. Hridyananda, I have to go away for a few days. I would like for you to take care of my Gaura deities while I am gone.
Gurudev, this is a great honor. Thank you very much for giving me this service. I will be very careful while worshiping them. I must be very careful while worshiping my spiritual master's deities. Let me see. Let me see. Gaura Purnima is very soon, and my Gurudev has not come back yet. We must hold a huge festival in pleasure of the deities. This might not be a sufficient time for my Gurudev. Gurudev, I am seeking your blessing to organize this festival. We will need a lot of prasadam. And we should invite all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya from the neighboring villages. I should take note of this. Hridayananda is organizing a huge festival. He ordered all kinds of fruits, vegetables, ghee, yogurt, and milk. He invited many devotees from neighboring villages, and all arrangements had to be made for them.
Hridyananda, what is all this?
We are getting ready for Gaura Purnima festival.
What? You are arranging a Gaur Purnima festival and you didn't ask me? Without the permission of your spiritual master, your guru, you would have a Gaur Purnima festival? No, you cannot have this festival.
Please forgive me, Gurudev. No.
Gauridas was internally
Gauridas was internally feeling very happy but externally showing anger.
Forget about this festival. You are not even qualified to be my disciple. Get out of my sight.
Gurudev, Gurudev.
What? Vegetables and grains? Oh, I guess put it over there. In the temple kitchen.
Where did this milk go?
Milk? I don't know. Put it over there. That's a lot of rice. Take it to the temple kitchen.
There's people from the north, there's people from the south, there's people from the west who want to know where they're going to stay during the festival.
Oh dear. Hridyananda, come here. All right. You can have your festival. There's so much produce, and we wouldn't want to disappoint the devotees.
Jai, Hari Bol. Thank you, Gurudev. Okay, you will take this to the temple kitchen. This goes to the temple, which goes to the ashram, okay? And you will get a group, can you let a group of people to roll some booties and make sure offering is on time, okay? Offering is ready for your deities now.
Good. Get it ready. While I get ready. back in the temple right now. Where'd they go? There they are. They're in your heart, Hridyananda.
In my heart?
Yes. Gaura is hiding in your heart. Get out of his heart immediately and get back to the altar where you belong. You don't ever do that again. Now take your prasada. It's getting cold. Hridyananda, come here. Hridyananda, from now on, your name shall be Hridaya Chaitanya, because Lord Chaitanya hid in your heart.
So even today, in this temple located in Ambika Kalna, which is located close to Mayapur, West Bengal, India, the deities will be open only for 1 to 2 minutes for darshan. There one can also see the same Bhagavad Gita and orb which was given directly by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hari Bol. Thank you all for coming to our play, and all the participants are seeking your blessings.
Thank you. Hari Bol.
Thank you all so much. Really did work hard to memorize the dialogues and practice this play. Only 2 times they did, but still they did really good. Thank you all so much for your team. Please give your blessing to all the kids. And let's introduce all the participants. Here we have Gaura Nitai, Nashima, and Adav. We have devotees as devotee 1, Meera, and devotee 2, Ayan. We have Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sriya and Gauri. Gauri Das as Ishan. And we have Hridayananda as Ayati. And narrator, Diksha. We memorize all the narration part. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
And thanks to Mataji, Mrs. Shobha Mataji, she's the director. She put in so much effort creating the script, working with the kids. It was not easy. So thank you to Mataji.
Come close, Mataji, come, center. Adav, Kaiman. Come, Prabhu. Munadi vada, dey. Adav, munadi vada. Stay there.
Vishan, come this side.
Meera, stay. How difficult. Well done, kids. Well done.
This is a live only, don't worry. Good job.
Awesome job, kids.
Adav, photo edukonu.
We need to take a few pictures before you take this out.